What's going on, guys? My name's Dynasty. What I got for y'all today again is another Injustice 2 video. Now, what if I told you both Reptile and Ghost Rider had a chance to be inside of Injustice 2? I know, it's crazy. Ed Boon suggesting that. So with that said, guys, we're going to break down a ton of recent tweets made by Ed Boon because some of these are actually worth noting. But before that, could you guys please drop a like on the video? It takes a second and it really does help me out a lot. YouTube has been broken lately, so one like definitely goes a long way. My last video asked for 500 likes. You guys crushed that goal, but please, if you got the time, press the like button, and you're the real MVP if you do that. Not forced to, but if you do, thank you so much. But anyways, guys, let's finally break down all of these recent tweets about Injustice 2 made by Ed Boon. So first things first, yesterday he was actually asked this. Bam! What about Ghost Rider? And of course his response was, that ain't a terrible idea. Now obviously, Ghost Rider is a touchy subject because Ghost Rider is a Marvel character. Now, this wouldn't even be like the first time Boon has acknowledged the idea of having a Marvel comic book character inside Injustice 2, but it's crazy because, I mean, at one point in time, maybe this was possible if they weren't doing Marvel versus, you know, Capcom Infinite, but because they're doing that now, I don't think Marvel is just going to come out and be like, you know what, Warner Brothers, my competition, I know you guys are DC repping, but here's our best character in Spider-Man, Iron Man, you know, some characters like Ghost Rider, and I don't see that ever happening now. If they were done with the fighting game genre, I could see them maybe letting out a character and giving, you know, DC like this one opportunity to throw in a guest character, if any, and seems like that door is now shut. So if you were expecting to see Ghost Rider inside of Injustice 2 and you thought this tweet actually meant something, I wouldn't really lose sleep over it or get my hopes up. Now, moving on to another tweet talking about guest characters, Boon actually said this. Bam! Reptile and Injustice 2 ? And it actually got a ton of feedback. As you can see, nearly 1,700 likes, and that's actually a pretty big deal for Boon's tweets. Not all of his tweets get over 1,000 likes, so seems like people are really open to the idea of having Reptile. Now, obviously, for months we've been saying a Mortal Kombat character is definitely going to be inside of Injustice 2. He had that voting poll for a list of characters. Reptile wasn't on that list, but it all seemed apparent that it would be Sub-Zero, the counterpart of Scorpion, because Scorpion was inside the very first Injustice game. But Reptile inside of Injustice 2 really does now seem like a possibility inside of this game. That's crazy because I would have not even thought of that. I don't think anybody was even thinking that. I think everybody just assumed Sub-Zero was a lock at this point. Now, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but keep your mind open, guys. Don't be, you know, surprised if you do see someone like Reptile actually make an appearance, because Reptile goes way back, guys. He goes way, way back. He's an OG character. He's unique. He's different. And if there's a void because we don't have Killer Croc this time around as well, what if we get another Reptile to take his place, right? Right, give Reptile a Killer Croc skin. I don't know, guys. Anyways, though, moving on to another tweet made by Ed Boon right here. He was asked, what about Batmite for Injustice 2? And of course, Ed Boon's response was, come on now, be serious. So if you were expecting to see the Scrappy from Scooby-Doo of the DC universe there, you know, the annoying Batmite, the mischievous Batmite, he is not going to be inside of Injustice 2. And honestly, that really shouldn't come as a surprise. Now, moving on to another tweet right here. Bam! Boon came out and said, so yeah, I think you guys want to see Red Hood in Injustice 2, and of course there he has attached an image of the recent voting poll where with 57% of the votes, Red Hood won as which character do you want to see the most inside of Injustice 2. At this point, guys, if Red Hood is not inside of Injustice 2, there's going to be riots inside of the streets. They've been teasing him for like years now at this point. Back in Injustice 1 DLCs when it all started, so if Red Hood is not revealed inside Injustice 2's main roster, people are going to flip, and Ed Boon better be careful because he's toying with our emotions. He's like that one character, I think, that's definitely like a lock-in at this point. So Red Hood hopefully gets revealed sometime soon, because if not, you're going to get a lot of angry people. Moving on, though, to our final tweet, the most important tweet I think he made in a while, actually. Somebody actually said this. No, we want Santa Claus. Now, that was in response to the last Red Hood tweet, and of course, Ed Boon's response was this. Don't worry, he's coming to town. So at first glance, this just looks like another random regular Ed Boon tweet, but think about that, guys. Don't worry, he's coming to town. I honestly think Boon is playing the role of Santa here and saying, like, don't worry, Santa's coming with some surprises, and those surprises, I think, are going to be some character reveals sometime soon. Now, I'm not going to say by Christmas, on Christmas, or anything like that, because I don't want to get your hopes up, and I don't want to be wrong, but I would not be surprised. This is Boon's way of saying, alluding to the fact that he is Santa Claus, Troll Santa himself, and he has plans to come out and give us some news sometime soon when he actually makes his way to town. So that's just what I took from that tweet. Maybe I'm crazy, but I don't think I'm completely alone. But anyways, guys, that is all I got for y'all today. Just want to make a really quick video showcasing some recent tweets made by Ed Boon about Injustice 2. And of course, what do you guys think of all these tweets? What do you think about Red Hood being acknowledged yet again? Do you think Reptile has a chance to be inside of Injustice 2? What about Ghost Rider? Is that something that I'm going to be completely wrong about? For some reason, we get a Marvel character inside of Injustice 2. What about Batmite? Were you expecting Batmite? And of course, that last tweet. Do you think Ed Boon is playing the role of Santa? Anyways, guys, till next time, I've been your host, I've been Dynasty. Drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.